Hello, my friends. This video is for anyone who's ever said, I can't meditate, my mind is too wild. Or I can't meditate, my mind won't shut up. This is something that I'm also familiar with, of course. And I want to share with you in this video 2 different ways that you can approach meditation so that you don't feel this discouragement, so that you can really just meet yourself exactly as you are and use it as a way to learn how to meditate in a way that is direct, simple, and easy. So, I remember when I first started meditating, my mind was quite wild as well. I remember the teacher would ring the bell to start the meditation, and then at the end of the hour, they would ring it again, and I would find that during that entire hour, the mind was running wild, and I was running with it. So I was just enjoying whatever was on display, whatever thoughts, movies, ideas, fantasies, ruminations of the past. Just watching the movie. But I wasn't in awareness. I was simply swept away by the wildness of the mind. And it kind of makes me laugh now to look back on it, how when the teacher would ring the bell at the end, I was just like, wow, I literally did not do the thing I was supposed to be doing. I got swept away the entire time. So the first tip, the first way that we can approach meditation, even if we have a wild mind, is to, as simple as it sounds, to just observe. We can watch the mind. We don't have to run away with it. And it may be that you start with small increments of time. So setting a timer even for 1 minute, 5 minutes. But closing the eyes and just watching whatever the mind, whatever thoughts, sounds, movie, however your mind works, watching, observing. And so that's the first layer of that skill. And then at a certain point, we start to identify as that witness, as that awareness of the mind. This is a deeper level of meditation. But if nothing else, that first step that's very clear and direct is just to observe, but to remember to be there watching with awareness instead of just getting lost in it and just believing everything the mind puts in front of us, getting swept away. Okay, so that practice of witnessing. And then the second approach that I want to offer is, even in our daily life, we can encounter something that feels really interesting to us, something that maybe kind of takes our breath away, or it feels exciting, it feels interesting. It could be a beautiful sunset. It could be the ocean, the mountains, a baby, your lover, a cat. It can be anything, whatever it is. But the practice is simply being present with that thing, that sunset, that animal, that friend, and just being right there, connecting, placing our attention on the object of our interest and breathing with it, and just being right there, aware, connected, present. And a lot of times the mind will start to calm down. And in that presence, we start to develop that practice of meditation, just simply being with what is, allowing presence. And over time, this becomes habit, and it becomes our life. And we find ourselves more and more present with what is, present to choose what comes next. So I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this, your own experience, or any questions that you might have. And thank you so much for tuning in, for being here. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and subscribe. I'd love to have you here as part of the community, if you feel so inspired. Thank you so much for your presence. Sending much love.